everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the newest 4-star character in Genshin Impact, Lan Yan. She's an Anemo Catalyst user arriving in version 5.3, and her kit is all about defense and versatility. Let's break down her abilities, builds, and how she fits into your team. Stick around to see if she's worth pulling. Lan Yan is a 4-star Anemo character who wields a catalyst. Her unique kit revolves around her ability to create a shield that can convert into different elemental types. This gives her both defensive utility and the ability to adapt to different team comps. While she doesn't buff as much as other Anemo supports like Kazuha or Sucrose, she keeps your team safe with her strong shielding and crowd control. Let's start with her elemental skill. Lan Yan's elemental skill, Phoenix Wisp Pinion Dance, is super versatile. She dashes forward, dealing Anemo damage and creating a shield to absorb incoming attacks. If her dash hits enemies affected by Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or Electro, the shield undergoes elemental conversion, absorbing damage from that element at 250% efficiency. She also throws out Feather Moon rings when her dash hits enemies. These rings deal extra damage in the same elemental type as the converted shield. You can hold the skill to adjust the direction of her dash, which adds more control and flexibility during fights. Her elemental burst is called Lustrous Moonrise. It deals 3 waves of Anemo damage and pulls enemies in, giving you strong crowd control. The shield from her skill can also interact with her burst, converting into different elements if it comes into contact with reactions like Pyro or Hydro during the burst. Lan Yan's passives take her abilities to the next level. Her first passive, for Sealing Divination Blades, boosts her shield's ability to absorb damage when it's converted into another element. Her second passive, Skyfeather Evil Subduing Charm, makes her abilities scale with her elemental mastery. Her skill's damage increases by 309% of her elemental mastery, while her burst's damage increases by a massive 774% of it. If you're considering pulling for Constellations, here's what they offer. At C1, her elemental skill creates an extra Feather Moon ring when it triggers elemental conversion. C2 restores her shield's durability by 40% when your active character lands normal attacks, and this can happen every 2 seconds. Her C3 and C5 increase the levels of her skill and burst, while C4 buffs the elemental mastery of nearby party members by 60 after her burst. Finally, C6 gives her elemental skill an extra charge, making her even more flexible and effective. To fully ascend Lan Yan, you'll need 1 Veyota Turquoise Sliver, 9 Veyota Turquoise Fragment, 9 Veyota Turquoise Chunks, and 6 Veyota Turquoise Gemstones. You also need 18 Whopper Flower Nectar, 30 Shimmering Nectar, and 36 Energy Nectar. As a flower, you need 168 Clearwater Jade, which is her regional specialty. You'll also need 46 gold inscribed secret source cores that can be found in this location, and about 420,000 mora. For her talents, prioritize her elemental skill. To max 1 talent you need 3 Teachings of Diligence, 21 Guides to Diligence, 38 Philosophies of Diligence, 6 Whopper Flower Nectar, 22 Shimmering Nectar, 31 Energy Nectar. 6 new boss drop materials coming in version 5.3 that look like this: 1 Crown of Insight and 1,652,500 mora. For weapons, the best options are Oathsworn Eyes, Sacrificial Fragments, Favonius Codex, and Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayers for support builds. If you want craftable options, Prototype Amber and Hakushin Ring are solid choices. For artifacts, go with the 4-piece Viridescent Veneer set. This reduces enemy elemental resistance and synergizes perfectly with her Anemo abilities. For stats, aim for ATK % on the Sands, Goblet, and Circlet unless you're using Favonius weapons, in which case crit rate is a great option. Substats should focus on energy recharge, ATK %, and crit rate if you use the Favonius weapon. Lan Yan is a great defensive substitute for other Anemo supports like Kazuha, Sucrose, or Jean. While she doesn't buff as much as they do, her shield provides excellent protection, making her ideal for teams that need survivability. She's especially useful in situations where your team lacks strong defensive options. And that's everything you need to know about Lan Yan. Her defensive versatility and elemental adaptability make her a unique addition to the roster. Are you planning to pull for her in version 5.3? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell for more Genshin Impact content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.